Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare.
Be sure to subscribe to our channel. We publish new videos every day. Don't forget, grab your smartphone and download the Lava Matra app and stay in touch. Guru Maharaj's message is your advantage. The following is a Sri Krishna Chaitanya book compilation given by His Holiness Jaya Pataka Swami Maharaj on October 30th, 2020 in Sridham, Mayapur, India.
So today we are continuing with the compilation of the Sri Krishna Chaitanya book. Today's chapter is Nityananda Prabhu breaks the sannyasa rod.
সিন্দুরা রাখবে ভাইরে গাও গাও গোরা গোসাইর গুণ শুনি
All dear brothers, please sing, please sing.
Oh dear brothers, please sing, please sing.
Glories of Lord Gaura Gosai.
The glories of Lord Gaura Gosai.
And hear the glories of Lord Gaura Gosai.
And
Here.
sing and hear the glories of Lord Gaura Gosai.
ওহো 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 গৌরাঙ্গ চরণ কমল করো ইচ্ছা জগতে যতক দেখো আপনা করিয়া লেখো
Oh, Lord Gauranga's lotus feet.
Oh, Lord Gauranga's lotus feet. Desire to attain them. Desire to attain them.
Oh.
Oh.
I have seen the material world.
Oh. Whatever you see in the material world
is false.
Is false.
ওহো হো 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 রে ভাই রে সে পুনঃ সকল কাল মিছা ভাই রে গাও গাও শুনি
Oh, my dear brother.
Oh, my dear brothers.
Can I say all in this world of time is false. My dear brothers, seek the glory of Lord Gauranga and hear the glories of Lord Gauranga.
Oh, dear brothers, again I say, please sing and hear the glories of Lord Gauranga.
এই মনে গোরা চাঁদ চলে যায় পথে যেখানে যে দেবস্থল দেখিতে দেখিতে
This is why Lord Gaurachan is what other than.
In this way, Lord Gaurachan, he walked on the path.
Now you would see a temple.
And wherever he sees a temple, he would visit.
রহি রহি যায় প্রভু প্রতি গ্রামে গ্রামে নর্তন করিয়া যায় দেবতার স্থানে
Lord Chaitanya, going village to village,
Lord Chaitanya, going from village to village,
would stop
he would stop,
and walk and he would dance.
and while he would dance,
He would go to the temple.
he would go to the temple. Say nearby temple Guru Maharaj or temple?
এক অদ্ভুত কথা শুনো তার মাঝে, যে করিলা নিত্যানন্দ অবধূত রাজে।
One wonderful description.
One wonderful description.
Please hear
Please hear
what happened in the meantime.
what happened in the meantime.
What Lord Nityananda did.
What Lord Nityananda did.
Lord Nityananda, the king of the
Lord Nityananda, the king of the Avadutas, did.
Nityananda has called Avadutta because he would do things unexpected.
So Lord Nityananda, he is being called Avaduta because he would do things that is unexpected, which is
He was
unexpected.
very spontaneous.
He was very spontaneous.
And he would do whatever he felt like.
He would do whatever he felt like.
And therefore he was called the king of the Avaduttas.
Therefore, he is called as the king of the Avadutas. Murari Gupta Karcha, once the Guru of the universe placed his dana in the Avaduta's hand and went ahead, while Nityananda walked slowly behind.
নিত্যানন্দ করে দণ্ড দিয়া গৌর হরি, কিছু আগাইলা নিত্যানন্দ পাছু করি।
Lord Hari is his danda, and that's danda to Lord Nityananda.
Lord Gaurahari gave his sannyas danda to Lord Nityananda.
Lord Chaitanya, Lord Hari went ahead.
And Lord Gaurahari went ahead.
Lord Nityananda followed somewhat behind.
And Lord Nityananda followed somewhat behind.
প্রেমায় বিহল প্রভু যাই মহাবেগে, আপনা পাশরে কৃষ্ণ প্রেম অনুরাগে।
Lord Chaitanya, being overwhelmed with pure ecstatic love, he went ahead very quickly.
Lord Chaitanya, being overwhelmed with pure ecstatic love, he went ahead
Very quickly.
very quickly.
Being spontaneously absorbed in the love of Lord Krishna.
Being spontaneously absorbed in pure love of Krishna,
He forgot himself.
he forgot himself.
নিত্যানন্দের নিকট প্রভুর দণ্ডবাহী জগানন্দের দণ্ড রাখিয়া ভিক্ষার্থ গমন। নিত্যানন্দ স্বরূপে থুইয়া এক স্থানে, চলিলা জগদানন্দ ভিক্ষাম্বেশনে।
Lord Nityananda Swarup one place,
Giving Lord Nityananda Prabhu
one place.
at one place.
Nityananda Pandit went out to look to search for alms.
Jagadananda Pandit went out to search for alms, keeping Lord Nityananda.
ঠাকুরের দণ্ড শ্রী জগদানন্দ বহে, দণ্ড থুই নিত্যানন্দ স্বরূপে রে কহে।
Sri Jagannath Pandit generally carried Lord Chaitanya's danda.
Sri Jagadananda Pandit generally carried Lord Chaitanya's sannyas danda.
He handed the danda to Lord Nityananda Swarup and said,
He handed the danda to Lord Nityananda Swarup and said,
ঠাকুরের দণ্ডে মন দিও সাবধানে, ভিক্ষা করি আমিও আসিব এইক্ষণে।
Lord Chaitanya's sannyas danda should be carefully therefore
Lord Chaitanya Sannyas Danda should be carefully cared for.
I will return here after being off.
I will return here after begging alms.
দণ্ডের প্রতি নিত্যানন্দের উক্তি আত্মে ব্যক্তে নিত্যানন্দ দণ্ড ধরি করে বসিলেন সেই স্থানে বিহল অন্তরে
Lord Nityananda held a sannyas danda
Lord Nityananda held the sannyas danda.
Lord Nityananda holding Lord Chaitanya's danda is that not place? Okay.
Lord Nityananda holding Lord Chaitanya's sannyas danda, he sat down
Heart overwhelmed with ecstasy.
with the heart overwhelmed with ecstasy.
গদাধর আদি যত গণ সঙ্গে যায় দেখি নিত্যানন্দ আর দূরে পাছু হয়
My heart and all the other devotees, going with Lord Chaitanya.
Gadadhar and all the other devotees were going with Lord Chaitanya.
Pace with the Lord
They kept pace with the Lord
Chaitanya.
Chaitanya.
Same as Lord Nityananda, he laid further behind.
Seeing this, Lord Nityananda he lagged further behind. Murari Gupta Kocha, Univision Nityananda, his mind fraught with anguish, thought, even in my presence, Prabhu carries a danda.
গুনিতে গুনিতে প্রভু যায় ধীরে ধীরে মোর বিদ্যমানে প্রভু দণ্ড ধরে করে
Lord Nityananda thinking walking slowly,
Lord Nityananda, while thinking and walking slowly,
he
he
thought,
thought,
my presence,
my presence,
Lord Chaitanya carries the sannyas danda in his hand.
Lord Chaitanya carries the sannyas danda in his hand. Murari Gupta Karcha. It is seen directly that he is the Supreme Lord. His presence is brilliant like fire, the abode of the goddess of fortune, and holds conch, disc, club, and lotus. Therefore, enough of this stick. Murari Gupta Karcha. At present, Sri Hari displays the behavior of an ordinary man, and therefore he holds the stuff of a renunciate. In his previous avatar, he played upon the Murali flute, and his form enchanted the mind of all living beings. Murari Gupta Kocha. Thus he enjoyed pleasure pastimes with Sri Radha.
Nityananda Prabhu did not tolerate Lord Chaitanya playing this part of the ordinary human being.
So Lord Nityananda Prabhu, he cannot tolerate Lord Chaitanya playing the part of an ordinary human being.
Carrying the danda, which is a fabulous sacrifice of the renunciant does.
And carrying a danda, which is a type of sacrifice that a renunciant does.
And Lord Nityananda doesn't think this is appropriate for Lord Chaitanya.
And Lord Nityananda doesn't think that this is appropriate for Lord Chaitanya.
শ্রীহেন সুন্দর বাসী তোরে লক্ষ্য মহৎ ছাড়িয়া ধরিল দণ্ড সহিব কেমন
Lord Nityananda was thinking, how I tolerate
So Lord Nityananda was thinking, how can I tolerate
that when he was holding that beautiful flute
When he was holding that beautiful flute,
which attracts and charms the three worlds.
which attracts and charms the three worlds,
Now he holds a danda.
now he holds the danda.
How do I tolerate it?
How can I tolerate that? Tolerate this, sorry.
নাশ করিল প্রভু মুন্ডাইল মাথা জন্ম অবধি রইল দারুণে ব্যথা
Lord Chaitanya took sannyas, accepted sannyas,
Lord Chaitanya accepted sannyas
shaved off his hair.
and shaved off his hair.
There since birth.
That was there since birth.
This is great, intolerable pain.
This is great, intolerable pain.
চিন্তিতে চিন্তিতে দুঃখ বাড়িল বিস্তর ভাঙিলেন থুইয়া দণ্ড উরুর উপর
Thinking in this way,
Thinking and thinking in this way,
Nityananda's pain increased profusely.
Lord Nityananda's pain increased profusely.
He broke the sannyas danda on his thigh.
He broke the sannyas danda on his thigh.
ভগ্ন দণ্ড তুলিয়া ফেলিল জলে ফেলিল লইয়া জলে প্রভুর তরাসে পাচু ধীরে ধীরে চলে
Lifting the broken danda,
Lifting the broken danda,
he threw it into the water.
he threw it into the water.
Afraid of Lord Gauranga,
Afraid of Lord Gauranga,
Lord Nityananda walked behind and slowly walked.
Lord Nityananda stayed behind and slowly walked. Chaitanya Charita Mahakavya. On the road, Lord Gauranga gave his danda to Nityananda and ran ahead, his heart overflowing with bliss. Following behind Nityananda, whose action caused joy, began to think deeply. With great joy, he then broke the danda. Approaching Nityananda with some worry, the Lord said, "Tell me where my danda is." Nityananda answered, "By chance I stumbled and fell down on the ground. The danda broke." The Lord became very angry. Disturbed in mind, thinking deeply, Mahaprabhu continued traveling while joyfully chanting the name of the Lord, constantly looking at the Devatas on the path. He went in joy to the fortunate beautiful town of Yajanagari. At that moment, Nityananda came alongside Sri Gaurahari, who, seeing him, said, "Now give back my danda." The Avaduta fearfully replied, "By providence, while walking, my foot slipped upon the ground and your danda snapped and is broken."
Lord Nityananda is trying to cover up what happened.
So Lord Nityananda is trying to cover up what happened.
So that Lord Chaitanya doesn't get angry with him.
So Lord Chaitanya doesn't get angry with him.
But it doesn't seem so simple.
But it doesn't seem so simple.
দণ্ড হাতে করি হাসে নিত্যানন্দ রায় দণ্ডের সহিত কথা কহে না লীলায়
Lord Nityananda holding the danda in his hand,
Lord Nityananda holding the danda in his hand,
he laughed.
he laughed.
He then spoke in his pastime. He then spoke to the danda.
In his pastime, he then spoke to the danda.
এ দণ্ড আমি যারে বহি হৃদয়ে সে তোমারে বহিবে এ তো যুক্ত নহে
Oh dear Danda,
Oh dear Danda,
the person that I carry in my heart,
the person whom I carry within my heart,
not proper that he should carry you.
it is not proper that he should carry you. Purport by Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur. From the past time, Sri Gaurasundar accepted sannyas. He was keeping his danda with him. But sometimes Jagadananda Prabhu would carry Mahaprabhu's danda while going out to back arms. Accepting the responsibility of carefully protecting Mahaprabhu's danda, Sri Nityananda Prabhu took the danda from Jagadananda and said to the danda, "We always carry Sri Krishna, the Lord of the 14 worlds, within our hearts. We are his eternal servants. You are committing an offense by making that Lord your carrier. Therefore, it is most appropriate for us to carry whatever symbols of accepting rules or renouncing restricted things that Sri Krishna in the form of a devotee has taken in his hand and on his shoulder. O Danda, do not try to become the Lord of my Lord. Do not engage Mahaprabhu in carrying you anymore." Unquote. The Prakrita Sahajas, so-called devotees, engage Krishna in supplying their sense gratification by demanding religiosity, economic development, sense gratification, and liberation from him. This is not the mentality of the devotees.
So, and then Nanda is instructing us that we should want to serve the Lord.
Lord Nityananda is instructing us that we should just want to serve the Lord.
That the Danda is accepting service of Lord Chaitanya.
So, since the danda is accepting the service of Lord Chaitanya,
Not the proper mode,
it's not the proper move.
proper role of the Danda.
It's not the proper role of the danda.
In becoming the master of Lord Chaitanya,
Of that, he becoming the master of Lord Chaitanya,
Lord Chaitanya carrying out.
and Lord Chaitanya carrying him.
Just as Garuda carries Lord Krishna.
Just as Garuda carries Lord Krishna,
Lord Chaitanya is carrying the Danda.
so Lord Chaitanya is carrying the danda.
Lord Nityananda cannot tolerate that.
And Lord Nityananda cannot tolerate that.
নিত্যানন্দ কর্তৃক 3 খণ্ডে মহাপ্রভু দণ্ডভঙ্গি এত বলে বলরাম পরম প্রচণ্ড ফেলিলেন দণ্ডভঙ্গি করি 3 খণ্ড
Saying these words, Lord Nityananda was not delivered for Balaram.
Saying these words, Lord Nityananda, who is not different from Balaram,
Extremely powerful.
supremely powerful,
He broke the Danda into 3 parts
he broke the danda into 3 parts
and threw it.
and threw it.
And see, since Lord Chaitanya had accepted sannyas
So we
from
see,
His Holiness Keshavarti,
so we see, since Lord Chaitanya has accepted sannyas from His Holiness Keshava Bharati,
who had taken sannyas in the Shankarite school,
who had taken sannyas in the Shankarite school,
but he had the Akadanda,
so he had the Ekadanda,
which is normally carried by the impersonalists.
which is normally carried by the impersonal.
Lord Sri Nityananda broke it into 3 parts,
So Lord Sri Nityananda broke it into 3 parts
turned it into a Tridandi.
and turned it into a 3 dhandi.
Lord Sri Nityananda Prabhu
Lord Sri Nityananda Prabhu transformed Sri Gaurasundar's Ekadhanda into 3 dhanda to display the irrelevance of the Mayavadi Appaya Dikshitas feature writing against devotional service in his book Nyaya Rakshamani and Shivarka Mani Deepika. Sri Baladeva Prabhu transformed the Ekadhanda of the sannyas dressed Sri Chaitanya Deva into Tridhanda to reveal that the impersonalist acceptance of Ekadhanda, which is the symbol of Mayavada, and the current and former practices of accepting sannyas in the Shuddha Dvaita, purified dualism, disciplic succession, are not approved by Madhva Gaudiya Sampradaya. This is fully approved by the Srimad Bhagavatam and it is the conviction of the Gaudiya Vaishnavas. Without becoming a Tridhandi, no one can control himself. In the principle of Tridhanda found in Karma Khanda and the Indrakand Dhanda, Vajradhanda and Brahma Dhanda are combined with the Jiva Dhanda. In his explanation of Tridhanda, Sri Rupa Goswami Prabhu has revealed to the transcendental Tridhandis the topics of controlling one's body, mind and speech. When Tridhanda is combined with the Jiva Dhanda, then according to the external conception of Tridhanda, Ekadhanda becomes the principle of Paramahamsa Dhanda, the Dharma. But since in the principle of Ekadhanda, the transcendental state beyond the three modes of nature attributes falls in the presence, in the process described in the Pancharatras, Ekadhanda in the form of Tridhanda has been accepted in the process described in Pancharatras.
Now, this is the system of sannyas said by the Ramananda Sampradaya.
So this is the system of sannyas that is accepted by the Brahma Madhva Gaudiya Sampradaya.
Sri Rupa, Sri
Following
Goswami.
Sri Rupa and Sanatana Goswamis.
গন্ধভঙ্গ লীলা জীববুদ্ধির অগম্য ঈশ্বরের ইচ্ছা মাত্র ঈশ্বর সে জানে কেন ভাঙিলেন দণ্ড জানিবে কেমনে
May only the Supreme Lord can know the will of the Supreme Lord.
Only the Supreme Lord can know the will of the Supreme Lord.
Why Lord Nityananda broke the Danda?
Why Lord Nityananda broke the Danda?
How will I know?
How will I know?
আনন্দ বেত্তা গৌরচন্দ্রের অন্তর নিত্যানন্দেরও জানে শ্রী গৌরা সুন্দর
Lord Nityananda knows the mind of Lord Gaurachandra.
Lord Nityananda knows the mind of Lord Gaurachandra.
Sri Gaurachandra, Lord Sri Gaurachandra knows the mind of Lord Nityananda.
And Lord Sri Gaurasundar knows the mind of Lord Nityananda.
নিত্যানন্দই একমাত্র ধর্মজ্ঞ যুগে যুগে দুই ভাই শ্রীরাম লক্ষ্মণ দোহার অন্তর্দয়ে জানে অনুক্ষণ
You appear as two brothers.
In every yuga, they appear as the two brothers,
The Lord Sri Ram
such
and
as,
Lord Lakshmana.
such as Lord Sri Rama and Lord Lakshmana.
They always know each other's mind.
They always know each other's mind.
And it is by Lord Krishna came as
In previous Dwapara Yuga, Lord Chaitanya came as Lord Krishna.
Krishna Balaram, the two brothers.
Krishna and Balaram were the two brothers.
And then Chaitanya Lila is I and Lord Chaitanya.
And in the Chaitanya Leela, it is Nitai and Lord Chaitanya.
Do you like our ad-free videos? Be sure to subscribe to our channel. We publish new videos every day, and don't forget to like and share our channel.